Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views for April 21st, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, let's take a look at the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see that the futures are trading higher today by about 3/4 of a point. Markets were up a little bit more earlier. They have pulled back a little bit. We right now have the ECB meeting going on with Mario Draghi, so we'll see how that plays out. And again, we'll see what kind of helicopter money the European Central Bank wants to pour out on the system. But that's what it's come down to, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see how it all plays out. Right now, the futures are trading at 20.98.5 per contract, and we'll see how this market shakes itself out today. Yesterday, we saw a pretty good little roller coaster ride, but again, markets still are holding up, and they still remain buoyant, and the volume still remains extremely light. So again, those are all factors for keeping a higher market buoyant. So we'll see how it plays out. All right, but either way, we have a lot of stocks in the news today, and let's get underway here. We're going to look at American Express first. You're going to see that the stock closed yesterday at $65.02. It is now trading at $67. I will have gap resistance level for American Express put up in the intraday stock chat room at 9 a.m. And again, if you want to come over and trade the gap plays alongside of us, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room, and you'll see everything that we're doing. You trade right alongside of us, get to see our desktops. All right, let's move on to the next one. It is Qualcomm. Qualcomm, leading mobile semiconductor player. And what you're going to see here is the stock is trading at $50.76. It closed at $52.09, so it is trading down a little bit. We will be looking at this one once the opening bell rings. By some chance, if Qualcomm gets down to $48, there could be a bounce play there. So keep $48 on the radar today for Qualcomm. Next up, we're going to talk about Yum Brands. Yum Brands right now is trading at $85.49. It closed at $82.53 yesterday. Stock right now is having a nice little move. I believe I have levels for Yum Brands today, so we'll look to play that also in the intraday stock chat room. Right now, it is holding up pretty well, so we're going to keep that on the radar, but this stock will be in play today. At some point, we will be trading Yum Brands. United Airlines, United Continental. You can see they came out with earnings as well. Stock closed yesterday at $58.60. It's now trading at $56.95, so it's down about a buck. If the stock does rally, there's tremendous resistance at around 61.25. If the stock does sell off, traders should keep the $52.30 level on the radar as support. Let's take a look at Lam Research. LRCX is the ticker symbol. Stock is trading at $82.55. Closed at $82.67. No real movement here. I do think the stock is already overbought. So again, we'll see how it plays out. But I really don't see much upside in this name. It's not doing much after the earnings number. So we'll see how this plays out. But again, it will be on our radar today. Stock that is making a nice move, though, is Citrix Systems, and that's CTXS. And you can see here, stock is trading up around the $87 level, closed at $80.52. That's a great move, but this is severely overbought at this point in time. So if you own this name, I would be careful here. Trail the stop loss immediately. I would not be chasing it higher here. If we get signs of topping signal, we will look to play it on the short side, but right now we're going to let it run and see if it could go a little bit higher. I don't think it has much upside left, though, from this current level. Let's take a look at F5 Networks, FFIV. Right now, the stock is trading at $101, closed at $97.16. Good little pop here for F5 Networks. Again, around 102.60, 102.75. There should be a fair amount of resistance intraday around that level. So we'll keep that on the radar today. Let's take a look at Biogen, BIIB is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $268.87. It closed at $265.89, so it is upticking a little bit. Again, the most I could see this really going up to be today would be around 276, 277. I'm not sure it'll even get that high, but either way, we'll keep this on the radar once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at Southwest Airlines. LUV is the ticker symbol there. Stock is trading at 48.10, closed at 47.05. So good little pop. Around the 49.50, maybe 49.60 level, there should be a ton of resistance today if it does trade up there. Either way, we'll be looking for pattern on this one. Southwest is a name we play almost every day. Let's take a look at Nucor. I believe they had earnings. Stock is trading at 50.20. No real change. We'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. This is a very overbought and extended equity. Does need to come back down to earth anyway. So again, I would not be a buyer regardless. Let's take a look at Under Armour. Stock right now is trading at 47.30, closed at 43.95. That's a nice pop. Under Armour is now in overbought condition though. If it gets to 50, it's a stone cold short. Let's take a look next at Verizon, ticker symbol VZ. And what you're going to see here is that Verizon is trading down at $50.60, closed at $51.75. So good little sell-off there. Still a fair amount of support around $48.70 if it does get there today. So keep that on the radar. Let's take a look at UNP, which is Union Pacific, another rail stock. Stock is trading at $85.50, closed at $83.85. So you're definitely seeing some upticking. And again, that's a decent little move. So we'll give it a slight upside bias from here. But if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, wait for pattern. Don't jump in right away. Let's take a look at BX, which is Blackstone. They reported earnings. Earnings were absolutely horrible, but nonetheless, with all the easy money printing, the market's giving everything a pass. Right now, the stock is trading at $28.54. It did close at $29.44. Again, not really sure what we're going to do with this one at the moment. If it does trade lower, watch for support around 26.25. If it does trade higher, watch for resistance around $30.90, and that's the best we could do with that one. Again, we do have the ECB meeting going on right now. Futures have flipped over to the negative side. They're down about a half a point at the moment. Let's take a look at the gold market today. Gold is having a huge day. Gold sold off in a big way the other day. Now gold is rebounding right back up. Gold futures trading up $15 right now to $1,269 an ounce. If you take a look at the GLD, which has been in a huge range as of late, that is trading at 121, nearing the high end of its daily chart range. Crude oil right now is flat on the day. Crude oil is trading at $44.18, unchanged. So crude oil right now is trading flat on the day. The dollar is down today. That usually helps gold, usually helps crude. And here's the dollar trading down 41 cents, giving back most of what it gained yesterday. So again, the dollar has been really, really choppy at the low end of its range, around 94 bucks, and we'll keep an eye on that a little bit later today. All right, with that being said, everybody, futures down $1.25 on the S&P, and we'll see how this all plays out once the opening bell rings. But things are starting to get interesting with earnings season upon us. Again, lots and lots of trades out here, lots and lots of plays. Get ready. If you want to come over and trade alongside of us, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. Get to see everything that we're doing. Gap plays will be posted at 9 a.m. With that being said, everybody have a great trading session. We will see you on the charts.